short form content can have a lot of benefits and it can have a lot of downsides, especially when it comes into the idea of music. Now, I personally think that it can help bands get out of the darkness, out of the underground. Actually, the shirt I'm wearing, this band called Return to Dust, you saw them in my record collection video. I found them out through this TikTok right here. So, you can find bands and you can find musicians through the short form content. However, I believe that most of the time, these bands and musicians have some of the worst music to offer, and that especially applies when it comes to Instagram. Instagram Reels is kind of the den of this terrible, shitty music. So today we are going to scroll through some of my favorites that I've saved. Now, I have seen all of these before because I had to save them for this video. However, I have distinctively not watched them in a month or so, just so I don't remember all of them. I remember a couple of them, but I don't remember all of them. So this should be interesting to see what kind of music Instagram Reels has to offer us. All right, I got my iPad pulled up. Let's go ahead and watch the first one right here.
Many teens that face the same shit. Their voices are high, they dress kinda gay. Those disgusting ass fags, that's what the bros say. Like, what the hell, bro? I thought you're my friend, so I continue to say Mama, I'm not gay, you know I'm a teen star. Doing all the things that you say should not. Bleach my hair blonde, paint my name.
All right, let's cut that shit out right now. Holy shit, what a start. Yeah, so I've always thought it was interesting, the idea of dropping a slur in a song that is meant to be like very clearly you calling yourself that. These fucking headphones out of here. You calling yourself that, or using it in a way that's like, I don't even know, but there's something about it that still seems homophobic in this, because you put disgusting in front of it, and that's kind of wild. Like you see like Green Day, for example, they use the slur in their song. However, they used it to be like, oh well, it's rednecks calling us that. You get the idea. You get what I'm trying to say. This doesn't feel like that at all. This feels much, much worse. Look who decided to join us.
All right, what's up, guys? We're chilling in here for a bit.
This fucking gooner.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my 5K to happen, which is like I'm leaving in like 30 minutes because it's at midnight. But I got a free T-shirt.
He didn't have a medium, so he got the biggest large I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, they said they're out of mediums, so I'm like, oh, I'll take a large. Like I fit into a large, a little loose.
Shit's a tarp.
Yes, bro. Like, and I'm not even like short or anything.
No, he's like my height, which is like 6 foot.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a large for reference.
Yeah, this is just a really.
That's just a big ass large.
That are short.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Anyways, hopping into the next one right here. I think this is gonna be once again another absolute banger.
Hard, play hard, make the world spin. Work causes money to flow, start grinding. Can't be silent when words start packing. Feel like a swing when I'm lacking. They hate when I'm gaining popularity. They hate me when I got loyalty. Sorry, they hate me crazy when I'm sexy. Clearly, they hate cause they have no brain for humanity.
Damn. All right. Okay. Little beat switch right there. Yeah, that shit was hard. I like the. That's an interesting flow, but rappers really ain't trying that shit. So this shit right here is innovative, and I appreciate that from him.
Bo Burnham and AJR had a baby. This song would probably.
Okay. No. Stop right there. Time out. Who wants Bo Burnham and AJR to have a baby and start making music? Nobody wants that shit, bro. I'll be the judge of whether or not that's what that sounds like.
Baby, this song would probably be it.
I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with me.
Yeah, cut that shit. No, we're not listening to that one. Let's fuck that shit. Next one.
Brick flipping, Jack D sipping. Take a little token, I roll the smoke. Let's go. Cow tipping, hunting and a fishing. Shooting at some cans while I'm grilling. Kick it with the fam and we chillin'. Talking about live, how you living. Sons of the South in the building. Never back down, we the realest. Stand my ground, dug in, no limit. And
You know what this one reminds me of? This is the kind of guy that Austin Tolliver thinks he is. Remember that guy from the fucking Tip My Hat music video? This is what he thinks he looks like when he's fucking rapping. But that doesn't necessarily mean that this is any good. I'm just saying in terms of aesthetic and in terms of how this dude looks, this is what Austin Tolliver thinks he is. Okay. So, this is a little different because it's not original music. This is just some guy making a video pertaining to music, but I still want to show this to you because there are people at this that actually exist. Like, this is all music you could have found on like a hit CD from like the 90s and early 2000s. And the fact that this person is calling that scary weird kid music when someone asks you to put music on, I don't even know what exactly, like, first of all, scary weird kid music as a genre isn't a thing. Like, no, in my mind, that doesn't exist. Like, I don't know. Like, I will never hear a song and think this is scary weird kid music. But if you're putting, what is that? I heard Nirvana in there, and I heard Korn. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, some of the most mainstream, like, no, we're not doing this shit. Like, I'm not even gonna begin to entertain this fucking TikTok, even if it's satire. Like, oh, you know what? Let's read the caption to see if it's satire. The amount of times the music I listen to has been called scary is insane. Hashtag new metal, rock, dad rock, bookstagram, and book talk. Yeah, we're gonna report this video. Violence, hate, or exploration. I'm gonna say this is hate speech. I'm not gonna lie. This is hate speech to music in general, and we're gonna block him out while we're at it. This is fucking ridiculous. All right, this next one is by actually one of my favorite Instagram reel musicians by the name of Sadzilla. He makes some of the best music on the platform for sure. This one is called Burrito Torpedo, so let's go ahead and check this one out. Okay, you can get an idea from that right there. You can get a slight idea of what his musical identity is. He loves kind of just screaming something and then having some of the worst trap just assault your ears. So with that being said, let's go ahead and watch another one. I think we should get another idea of Sadzilla's music.
Scared of 7. Tell me why. Tell me why. Why was he scared of 7? Oh, but 7, 8, 9. Oh, jump, oh, no. 6 better run, 'cause 7's gonna go right.
You know, I kind of appreciate the visuals, at least. That the fact that he makes, like, some sort of LSD trip situation going on. I don't know if cool's the word I'd use, but it's interesting. It looks like a guy who heard the 6-7 joke and was like, he wanted to kind of make a song that fits in with it. So he decided to make this monstrosity and kind of, I'm not exactly sure, but if I had to guess, I think he kind of wanted to get in on the 6-7 trend, and this is how he thought that was best suited in doing so.
Running high, 'cause 7's lost his mind. Tell me why 6 is still alive.
Okay, so how is there now 2 songs with the same narrative of 6 and 7, but neither of them... Okay, I think it would kind of be better if either of them pertained to, like, the brain rot, because the fact that 2 people now, Booty Gum and Sadzilla, are both making music about 6-7, and they're both unironic, or at least supposed to be unironic, because this caption here is the real reason why 6 is scared of 7. So they're not, like, there's no joke about 6-7 here. It's just the same ethos as the other song, being 6 scared of 7, at the same exact time that 6-7's a meme, but there's no correlation, or if there is correlation, they're just, I guess, trying to manipulate the fucking algorithm by getting their 6-7 thing pushed because of the fact that 6-7 things are being pushed so heavily on Instagram Reels, which I guess is kind of smart, but oh my god, these are some dog shit ass songs with some, like, this is like age old fucking like folklore at this point, like 6 Scared of 7, like this is an age old joke, and we're still making music about it. What the fuck are we doing, guys? This is gonna be good. Everyone thinks you're just a rapper, but you really grew up on Nirvana. What should I cover next? This is gonna be interesting. You know, I'm willing to argue that that cover was so ass that I don't even think this video is gonna get copyrighted. Like, that's how terrible that cover was. I don't think this video is gonna get copyrighted. Stick to rap, buddy. I don't think the Nirvana covers are for you. Another Sadzilla classic here. Ooh, yeah, those emojis at the end, the moaning emojis about a banana phone. I don't think we're gonna. No. I don't think we're gonna entertain that one, Sadzilla. I don't think we're gonna do that. Okay, so that is the same guy who made that Nirvana cover. If this is supposed to be his rap, oh boy. He's holding a guitar around his body, like a strap, and it's like kind of on his ass, sort of how you would hold like a rifle that you're not using. So he's not using the guitar in the video, and it doesn't sound like he's using the guitar much in the song either. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't understand what he's trying to portray, if this is what he's trying to portray as his rap alias, or still his rock alias that grew up on Nirvana. But this doesn't sound like Nirvana, and you're not even using your guitar, so I'm gonna assume it's your rap, and you're trying to portray yourself as a rock star. But then again, why wouldn't you? Why have the guitar in the first place? Then I don't fully understand this, Louis. I don't fully understand this.
You're in pain, I can tell by what you're saying, but my bad. I forgot you were fragile. I forgot someone who doesn't even know me told you I'm an asshole. I forgot that I'm the villain. I forgot that I've always spread positivity, but you think I didn't. I forgot that hatred stems from people who hate. This is I forgot to put this in here. This is pure Instagram Reel lore right here. Not only does it feature one of the greatest songs that is sponsored on Instagram Reels of all time, Joker by Dax, but it also pertains Big Pops over here with his sunglasses and skeleton mask combo, which he lip syncs with. This right here might be the greatest Instagram Reel ever invented, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave you with that beautiful piece of content. So, all in all, if you want to go discover some new music, Instagram not the place I'd go. TikTok's not much better. Maybe we'll make a video on that. But I would just go on Spotify, look at new releases, maybe go to your local record store, see what kind of local bands you can find, or go watch live music. Don't go to Instagram Reels. You're not going to find anything. And that's about it.